Okay, so now let's read Sesame Street. It was the night before Christmas. It was the night before Christmas when all through the house not a creature was stirring, not even a branch. The stockings were hung by the chimney with care in hope that Santa Claus soon would be there. Cookie Monster was nestled all snug in his bed, while vision of Cookie danced in his head. When out on the street there are such a clatter, he sprang from the bed to see what was the matter. And what to his wondering eyes should appear but a miniature sled and 8 tiny reindeer. "Santa," he cried, "me think this is great, but me wish me not eat what was on Santa's plate." "Oh no," Cookie shouted, "what should me do? He must make more cookies for Santa." He knew, so he flew to the kitchen, this time not to eat, but to make sure he left his friend Santa a treat. There was so much to do and no time to waste, and Cookie was worried by all that he faced. If only he had an elf helper or two, then there would be nothing that he couldn't do. Then the very next moment, Cookie heard a strange sound. Santa, he thought as he turned right around. Not Santa, but better. It was all of his friends. "We can help," Elmo said, "from now till the end." Elmo started to mix, then measure and splatter, and thought Bert was the baker. Ernie tasted some butter. The clock ticked away, and when the bell sounded, they opened the oven, pleased and astounded. The Count frosted Cookie, then counted each one, and Abby got all of the sprinkling done. "Hooray!" Cookie cried, his plate filled to the brim. Now Santa had treats that were ready for him. And then, with a twinkle, they heard on the roof the pressing and pawing of each reindeer hoof. They set out the cookies, and as they turned round down the chimney, Santa Claus came with a bound. His eyes, how they twinkled! His dimple, how merry! His cheeks were like roses, his nose like a cherry. He had a broad face and a little round belly that shook when he laughed like a bowl full of jelly. He spoke not a word, but went straight to his work and filled all the stocking, then turned with a jerk. "The cookie!" he saw them, right next to the tree. "Oh boy," Cookie whispered, "me sure hope he's hungry." Santa took a big bite and then smiled so wide that our dear Cookie Monster was beaming with pride. "We did it," he whispered and hugged all of his friends. "Me thank you again and again and again." And now all the friends were as pleased as could be. Santa ate not just one cookie, not 2, but 3. Then laying his finger aside of his nose and giving a nod, up the chimney he rose. He sprang to his sled, and his team gave a whistle, and away they all flew like a down of a thistle. But they heard him exclaim as he dropped out of sight, "Merry Christmas, Sesame Street, and to all a good night." That's the Cookie Monster Christmas sugar cookie recipe.
That's the end.
That's the end.
That's the end.